westwood, nestled beneath a canopy of ancient trees and shrouded in mist, there existed a tale that chilled the bones of even the bravest souls. This tale revolved around the enigmatic Willow House, a grand yet dilapidated mansion that stood at the edge of town, untouched by time and humanity. 16-year-old Eliza, a bright and inquisitive girl, had recently moved into the house with her parents, oblivious to the whispered stories that hung in the air like a dense fog. The house, with its creaking floorboards and eerie silences, was a world away from the bustling city life she had known. Every night, at the witching hour of 3 a.m., an unsettling chill would descend upon Eliza's room. The air would grow thick, as if charged with a silent, expectant energy. It was then that the ghost would appear, emerging from the shadows like a wraith from a forgotten time. Its form was ethereal, a shimmering silhouette that watched over Eliza's bed with an intensity that felt almost palpable. The ghost, with its hollow eyes and a sorrowful expression that spoke of centuries of solitude, seemed fixated on Eliza. It hovered there, at the foot of her bed, as if guarding a treasure, or perhaps waiting to claim something precious. Eliza, caught between the realms of sleep and wakefulness, would sense its presence, an icy hand gripping her heart. But each time she dared to open her eyes, the apparition would vanish like smoke in the wind. Whispers of the past echoed through the halls of Willow House, hinting at a tragic tale entwined with the ghost's restless spirit. The townsfolk spoke in hushed tones of a young girl much like Eliza, who once lived in the house centuries ago. Her life, they said, was cut short under mysterious circumstances, her spirit forever bound to the mansion. Eliza, driven by a mix of fear and curiosity, began to delve into the history of Willow House. She unearthed old diaries, letters, and photographs hidden in the dusty corners of the attic. Each artifact whispered secrets of love, loss, and betrayal, a tapestry of human emotions that seemed to breathe life into the walls of the old mansion. As the nights passed, the ghost's visits grew more intense. Eliza could feel its presence enveloping her in a cold embrace, a sensation that left her both terrified and strangely comforted. It was as though the ghost was trying to communicate, to share its story with someone who would listen, someone who could perhaps help it find peace. But with each visit, Eliza's strength waned. Dark circles formed under her eyes, and her once vibrant spirit dulled. Her parents, worried by the change in their daughter, attributed it to the stress of the move and the loneliness of a new town. Unbeknownst to them, Eliza was entangled in a spectral dance with a ghost from another era, a dance that seemed to be leading her closer to a truth that lay buried in the heart of Willow House. A truth that, once uncovered, could either set the ghost free or bind Eliza to the same fate. As the clock struck 3 a.m. on yet another sleepless night, the ghost appeared again, its presence stronger and more urgent. Eliza, mustering all her courage, decided that this time she would not look away. She would face the ghost, and perhaps, in doing so, uncover the mystery of its nightly vigil. And so, with a heart pounding in her chest, Eliza slowly opened her eyes. In the eerie silence of Willow House, Eliza's connection with the ghostly figure deepened each night. Unlike the benign spirit she had first envisioned, the entity that visited her was far more malevolent. It appeared as a woman in her early 30s, her eyes cold and dark, exuding an aura of malevolence. The ghost's presence became increasingly oppressive, filling the room with a suffocating dread. Eliza, now consumed by a mix of fear and an inexplicable compulsion, continued her quest to uncover the ghost's story. She delved unsettling truths. The ghost was once a woman named Annabelle, rumored to have dabbled in dark arts and met a tragic end. The more Eliza learned, the more she felt Annabelle's influence invading her thoughts, an insidious whisper that turned her dreams into nightmares. Her health deteriorated, her once vibrant spirit eclipsed by a growing darkness. One stormy night, as lightning fractured the sky, Annabelle's ghost appeared more formidable than ever. Her figure, though ethereal, seemed almost tangible, her gaze piercing into Eliza's soul. It was then that Eliza realized the horrifying truth. Annabelle didn't just want her story told. She wanted a vessel to reclaim the life she had lost. In a desperate attempt to break free from Annabelle's grasp, Eliza tried to destroy the research she had gathered. But it was too late. The ghost's hold on her was too strong. As Eliza tore the pages, Annabelle's ghost lunged forward, merging with her in a chilling embrace. The next morning, Eliza was found by her parents, lying motionless on the floor, her eyes open, but void of the lively spark they once held. The house, once filled with whispers of the past, fell eerily silent. In the days that followed, Eliza's behavior changed drastically. She became reclusive, her once warm demeanor replaced by a cold, distant aura. Her parents, deeply concerned, could not recognize the daughter they once knew. It was said that on some nights, a chilling laugh could be heard echoing through the halls of Willow House, and Eliza's silhouette could be seen dancing in the shadows, no longer herself, but a puppet under Annabelle's sinister control. The town of Crestwood, once intrigued by the mysteries of Willow House, now avoided it, speaking in hushed tones about the unfortunate fate of the young girl who delved too deep into secrets best left buried. And so, Willow House stood, a foreboding monument to the dangers of unearthing the past, its windows dark and lifeless, hiding the tragic tale of Eliza, a girl lost to the shadows of a vengeful spirit.